Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Vivek Ramaswamy, and I want to talk about a better alternative than war with the cartels. So, first of all, Vivek Ramaswamy, he's a for realsy Republican. I love this, and one of the things he does is he is running the Republican playbook. This is not a small thing. Let's talk about what the Republican playbook is. So the Republican playbook is extremely powerful, okay? And what that means specifically is that you're gonna do what Republicans are expected to do, right? And so Vivek has many unique stances. And if you take all seven of the real Republican candidates, right? So who are the Republican candidates right now? You got the four ward cleavers, right? You got Doug Burgum. He is a waste of space. I don't even know why that guy is running. Mike Pence, he's earned a run. He was vice president to one of the most economically sound presidential periods we ever had, which was under Donald Trump, right? And unlike Donald Trump, he is a moral candidate. We just don't need another ward cleaver, right? Chris Christie. Ron DeSantis. By the way, I just saw Ron DeSantis's Bill Maher interview, and I would highly recommend you watch that. I thought Ron DeSantis did very good against Bill Maher. I thought Bill Maher was extremely disrespectful to him, and I was very surprised. Like, on that one day, he was able to zip up his human suit the whole way, right? Like, he is incredibly uncharismatic, but he was firing, and I was very impressed with how he was able to outmaneuver Bill Maher on a few things, right? Tim Scott, Nikki Haley, and Vivek Ramaswamy. Those are Republican candidates that matter, right? So basically, all of them across the board, from what I heard in the debate, are saying, okay, listen, we got Fenty flowing over the border like crazy, right? It's killing Americans. We're going to war. And across the board, I think every Republican candidate, I think there's almost a guarantee, any of those Republican candidates, including Vivek Ramaswamy, we will go to war with the cartels in South America, right? That's pretty incredible, right? And I've been giving this some thought, right? And so, one, I'm extremely eager to see our military used, right? I don't think it's used enough, and this world is filled with villains. I am very, very pro-war, very ready to see war, and I think war with the cartels is a great idea. However, war has a terrible cost, which is human life. So is there a better alternative? So, in my opinion, there is, and I think Vivek Ramaswamy should propose this alternative to an almost certain war in South America, American tanks rolling into South America specifically to destroy the cartels. And it makes sense. Like, we're losing 50, 100,000 Americans. I think we're losing 100,000 Americans a year to the substances that are flowing up from South America. That is horrendous, right? And but if even one U.S. soldier is going to lose their life in that, it's worth considering alternatives. So what should Vivek Ramaswamy do to propose an alternative to an almost certain war with South America over all this terrible Fenty that's flowing up, right? Which, that's very bad. I'm glad the Republicans are willing to do something with it, but I think there could be a better option. So what is the better option? How do we handle this in a better way, right? So here we go. Here's how this can be managed, right? So what I would do is, let's add some new states to America, right? Say, listen, just come out and say, hey, it's almost a guarantee, and Vivek Ramaswamy can offer this now, right? And say, okay, listen, South America, my name is Vivek Ramaswamy. If I get elected, I'm going to war with you. He's already said it. He said it right in the debate. He's like, oh yeah, 100%, I'll go to war with the cartels, right? So, which I think it's great. I'm all for it, but I think there's a better alternative. So you can say, listen, I'm Vivek Ramaswamy. When I win the U.S. presidency, I will be rolling tanks up into South America immediately, right? And we will destroy the cartels, right? That's going to be destructive that is going to destroy American lives. That is going to destroy South American lives. That's not good, right? So here's a better alternative. Day one, when I'm elected, any South American country that has a confirmed cartel in it, right? And that is currently recognized by the United States of America's intelligence sources, may surrender their nation and become American states immediately. We will split up your nation into 3 parts, and each one of those will become a brand new American nation, and we'll take as many as you want. You can bring Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, all of this. Oh, and you don't like the idea of being part of being American states rather than being your own sovereign nations? We get that. You can absolutely turn us down, but just understand, day one, we roll tanks into South America, and we're going to destroy the cartels, and we will straight wreck your nation, because the cartels are deeply embedded in them, right? So it's very tough talk. It's very right Republican, right? Because you're saying, hey, if you don't take this offer, right, we're rolling tanks day one, right? And that's already established. It's been already said by, I think, every single Republican candidate in the debate, right? That's huge. What's President Donald Trump's opinion? Who knows? Who cares? He didn't say it, right? Didn't come to the debate. I don't know what his positions are. I think he's squawking somewhere on Rumble. Regular people don't hear that. Bunch of super prejudiced people, maybe hear a few of his opinions. It's astounding that Donald Trump has taken himself off the board by not showing up for the debates. Truly incredible. All right. So I think this is a much better option. And this would be great too, because this would be a bloodless addition of land for America. This would work out for everybody. I think that is a much better option than what we are currently looking at. Every single word of that is my opinion, my humble opinion. What's important is when I get to hear your humble opinion. When you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.